up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Get some more people on here. We are going to break down this live Q&A with, I'm going to start off with all the questions that were asked today already in the post. So if you guys are not in the group, make sure to join the Fullerton Nutrition group so you don't ever miss a live Q&A. I break this stuff down as simple as possible, letting you guys know what I do and what I have my clients do and all of that good stuff. All right, so let's get the show on the road. All right, Lisa asks, let me think of a good one. Oh, you guys really know how to, Lisa's, you guys know how to make my blood boil. Lisa asks, do you have any insight on egg fasting? Egg fasting, I think, is the absolute most ridiculous thing ever. You guys, you're not going to eat eggs, only eggs, for the rest of your life. So everyone's doing this like, oh, I'm losing weight. Yeah, because you're not taking any carbs. You're not doing your keto cakes, keto pastas, keto breads, keto this, keto that. You guys, the reason why it is working because you're controlling insulin. What is the best way of controlling insulin? Not taking in carbs and sugars. So when you eat eggs, you're having fat and proteins. There's no carbs in eggs. So of course you're going to be able to control that insulin. You're going to start getting ketosis quicker because you're not taking in any carbs. That is the key to it all. So with that, the egg fast, I think it is absolutely ridiculous, just as much as I think the ketones are ridiculous. You don't need to go out and buy these instant ketones, yada, yada, because you're taking the ketones in. You want your body to produce them. You want your body to use your fat as energy, not these ketones that you're taking in. But I'm instantly in ketosis. Yeah, because you just put ketones in your body. You're not in ketosis. You have ketones in your body, so you're going to show positive on a keto strip. So it's 2 cents on that one. Let's see here. What other questions do we get? That was the first one. Crystal, my 14-year-old son. All right, this is the mac and cheese one. That's the hard one. I love mac and cheese. So I haven't found anything. What I would do, so basically here it is. My 14-year-old son has decided to try doing keto with me, but he still wants to have his pasta or mac and cheese. I don't blame him. I get it. It has to be the swirly kind of mac and cheese. Can't be the normal noodles. Swirly ones taste so much better. But anyways, I'm just going to make him once a week. He just wants mac and cheese once a week. Am I just going to make him fat? Is there a good compromise here? I don't want to get him sick or put him or risk of anything. You guys, the one thing with keto is like everyone thinks that like you can't do it with this, can't do it while you're pregnant, can't do it for marathon runners or yada yada, or diabetic too, for that matter. You guys, the reason all it is carb. It's just sugar. It's where you get your calories from. Fats and proteins. That's the only thing that keto is. It's you're getting your calories from your fats. You're getting your calories from protein. You're very rarely getting any carbs taken into the body because it's such a low amount of carbs. It's going to be totally like, it's how I would have my kids eat. If I had kids, that's how I would do it. I would have them eat exactly what I'm eating. Not the same portion size because they're going to be a lot smaller, hopefully, most likely. But the mac and cheese thing, I get it. I've seen people there's someone in this group who does a cauliflower mac and cheese. They use a cauliflower and then they do cheese. They add some things to it and they think it's like macaroni and cheese. So that'd be a good one to do. Just like the pasta-roni, the cheese one. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. So I would think it'd be the same thing as doing the cheese with the cauliflower. So that's what I would try to do with those substitutes. But I get it. Mac and cheese is amazing. But you just got to ask. What I would do is I would just ask my kid, like, hey, if you're trying to do, when he's young, once a week he's going to be, like, honestly, once a week he's going to be fine. I'm just going to leave it at that. Once a week he'll be fine. I'm just going to leave it with that one. I'm not going to go any deeper with it. Coke Zero seems to keep you in ketosis. Is it good or bad? I wouldn't do any of the diet sodas. Honestly, I wouldn't. I've seen so many people break stalls by stopping. They are breaking stalls by stopping the diet sodas, like the Diet Pepsi, Diet Cokes, the Coke Zeros as well, too. But I know people who are still getting results doing it. But me personally, I wouldn't do any diet sodas at all. I love Dr. Pepper. I'm still not going to do a diet Dr. Pepper. I've asked a question in the group. You got to ask on these posts. How do I get to Oh, turn it on. I'll tune internet. Do you eat peanut butter? And if you do, what brand do you buy? So the peanut butter that I will use is in the glass jar. It's like the natural looking one. It's in a nice clean glass jar. It has a brown lid. It's the one with the oil on top. The one where you got to mix it in and stuff like that. That one seems to just be about 3 grams of carbs per 2 tablespoons, I want to say. That's a ton of peanut butter for me. I can't have that much peanut butter, honestly. So, yeah, that's the one. It starts with an L. I think it's like Lucy's or something like that. I do intermittent fasting, usually 20 hours fasting, 4 hours eating. I find it hard to reach my calories. Yeah, Jessica, absolutely. I wouldn't be able to eat 2,400 calories without carbs in 4 hours. So unless I was just drinking coconut oil. So that's why I don't like doing the 20-hour fast. I like doing 16 because that still gives me an 8-hour window. I have all my markers here. I'm always looking for them. I don't get it. But that's why I like having all my calories in an 8-hour window. So like with 12 o'clock, I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. First meal of the day. And then after the gym, I'll have the shake right before I go to the gym. The first meal, that's my first meal of the day, my coffee. So second meal of the day is going to be around 3 o'clock. And then third meal of the day is going to be right around 8. So just even right here, that's a 5-hour window and then another 5-hour window of eating. So that's how I'm able to get my calories in. And with that, like I always do, 800 calories per meal because I need 2,400 calories to lose weight, guys. Mac and cheese idea for kids. Why not try mixing it in half and half with cauliflower mac and cheese to get them used to it? Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. That's like, I've seen people do that. There's somebody in my group right now that does that. Half and half, when you do half and half, oh, it makes it so much better. But to answer that one, that's why I like doing the, you actually asked, better to fast longer to get in those calories. 100% getting in those calories. I will literally break my fast to make sure I get in my calories. If like last night, I was live forever. I was live till about 8:30, so I totally broke my fast because I didn't eat till about 9:30, honestly, because I was answering back to a lot of messages and everything like that. And then with that, like I got to get my calories in. That's the most important of all of this. It literally, how it goes in order is hitting your calories and then what type of calories you're taking in. And then I would go with the fasting, intermittent fasting. But rule number 1, what is your why? Let's see here. Do I need to work out? I work 60 plus hours a week and just don't have time. Alexandria, I will never say don't work out, but I will answer with yes, you can get amazing results without working out. I'll testify to that all day long. But working out just hormonally and just all around good health for your body, I would definitely get it. You can get an amazing workout in just 20 minutes. Absolutely. All my clients can testify to that one as well. I can kick your butt with just 10 minutes, 100%. Also, should you eat even if you're not hungry to hit your calories? Yeah, last night I really wasn't hungry. Actually, I would lie. I was pretty hungry. But yeah, you want to try and get those calories in. You guys, that's why I made the meal replacement. That's why I made True Meal, because the first meal is usually the hardest one to get in. And that's why I do the 3 meals a day. I break them up, 800 calories for my calories. Let's say you need 1,500 calories. Giselle, actually, I'm going to break yours down because I know I already talked to you about yours. I would do about 15. So that's going to be 500 calories. So with the first meal, if you're able to get that breakfast in or the first meal of the day, lunch super simple for you, then go ahead and get that lunch in. And then let's say you're at work before you go home for dinner, and you don't have time to cook, you don't have time to eat, you can't go anywhere to get that food, that's when I would totally drink a True Meal because you're going to get it. I already know you have it. So that's how you can get that meal in. And then dinner, you're going to be hungry because you ate this second meal is what's going to keep that metabolism going. So your body's not going to shut down. It's not going to go in starvation mode. So it's going to be like, we can start burning these calories because we're going to eat again. So that's what happens when everyone starts talking about not being hungry and stuff. They can barely eat 1,000 calories. I saw a post in here earlier today on that one. It's going to catch up to. It will stop. But, yep. Jennifer, how do you troubleshoot? I have been following mostly clean keto, tracking macros, reading labels, etc. Mostly eat mostly at home, drink 3 to 4 quarts of water daily, intermittent fasting, 16 and 8, and have only lost 3 pounds in 7 weeks. Have you dropped inches, and how do your before and after pictures look? You guys, I got people who are lifting weights and stuff like that who are dropping like 3 pounds a month, but the before and after pictures are amazing. They're dropping pant sizes and stuff. Let me see. I've been following mostly clean keto. Okay, so mostly, what does that mean? That mostly, your mostly might be different from my mostly. And are you tracking all carbs or net carbs? So those are the 2 questions I'll totally ask you on that one. But rule number 1, hit those calories. Make sure you're taking in the right amount of calories. MyFitnessPal, Carb Manager are giving people such low amount of calories that I bet with my calorie calculator, it's going to be 300 to 400 over what Carb Manager or MyFitnessPal is saying. That's why I have the link posted in this. So you guys can definitely go find it. It's just the link's up top, thefullertonnutrition.com, and then go to tools, hit menu, go to tools, and it'll be right there. And are you taking enough protein? That's key. Are you taking in enough protein? You say you're tracking macros and stuff like that, but what's your macro breakdown as well, too? So like you guys know, my macro breakdown is always around 60. I'm just going to go with this one, 60% fat, and then 35% protein. Because I'm making sure I'm getting in enough proteins so my body does not start to cannibalize my own muscle mass, because muscles are made of proteins. So what the body will do is if it's lacking protein, it's going to start cannibalizing your own muscle. And you need that lean muscle, ladies. Do not be afraid of the lean muscle. And then 5% carbs. So this is how I like to break my macro breakdown down. So I make sure I'm getting in enough protein. I love it, guys. There's a lot of questions on the questions of the day. So I'm still rambling those ones off. I like to do those ones so it gives people time who, if they're not able to watch the live Q&A live, they can rewatch it later at night or in the next morning, knowing their questions are going to get answered first, and then I will go to the live Q&A. But if you guys are watching this live, please drop those questions now, because I'm going to go right into those ones. I want to keep this smooth sailing. I got kicked already from the Keep It Keto, literally kicked, blocked. I can't even find it anymore. So for all of you guys who are in that group, go ahead and hit that share button, share it to that group so other people who are in there can still join the Fullerton Nutrition group. They just won't be able to hit any questions or anything like that. Actually, they might be able to comment on your post. But anyways, everywhere I look and every app I try tells me a different ratio for macros, different calorie intake. How do I know exactly what I should be doing? If you're getting results, don't fix it if it's not broke, guys. I'm going to answer that all day long. But with that one, here's a good here's a good way of telling how your macros are, how your how your calories are. Look, if you're gaining weight and you're hungry all day long, you're under eating. If you're gaining weight and you're not hungry, you're overeating. Those are good 2 factors on that one. And now I'm going to talk about the carbs with that. You're going to feel lighter on carbs. You're just going to. You're going to feel light. And when you eat a full meal, like when I eat an 800-calorie meal and there's no carbs in it, I don't feel full. I'm not overly hungry anymore, but I'm not stuffed. So those are good indicators on that with your with just your calories alone. If you're hungry all day long, like starving all day long, you're under eating. Hands down, I don't care what anyone says. You're hungry all day long. Especially if you've been about a week into it and you're still starving, your stomach can only shrink so much. So you're definitely under eating with that one. But that's why I like my calorie calculator, because most of the time it's going to give, like Giselle, for instance, she had 1,200 calories for MyFitnessPal, and then mine was 1,475 to 1,575. And I was like, look, go happy medium of 1,500 and see how it goes from there. Because remember, guys, I would always say eat a little bit over those calories than eating under, because with Carb Manager and MyFitnessPal, it's giving you such a deficit, and people aren't even hitting that deficit. They're deficiting even more, so that's why it's just downward negative spiral effect. I'd be online for sure, my friend. I'm sleeping on the EC. Is flax meal okay on keto? Jennifer, just measure it out. You might be doing breading or something like that. Just measure it out. As long as it fits your carbs, you're golden. The flax is just going to have a lot of carbs and then a little bit of protein with it. So just be careful with it. Just measure it out, guys. That's the thing. Like, I eat peas, and everyone's like, oh my God, you can't have peas. 2/3 cup of peas is only 12 grams of carbs. All carbs, not net. So remember, I do net carbs, not all. How long does it take for you to be in total ketosis? I've been on keto diet since Saturday, and I'm in the mid ketosis. That's totally fine. If you're showing pink, light pink, or dark, you're fine. You're in ketosis. I'm not sure if you saw my question. What was the reason you do not use the keto strips? And I want to stay in ketosis. The reason why I don't test my blood, I don't do keto strips anymore, is because you can be in ketosis and not burn fat, not getting that fat off the body. It's happening to everybody. Look at all these different groups. People are saying, help, I'm doing something wrong. I'm eating everything right, and I'm in ketosis. My pee strips are showing ketones. How come I'm not getting any results? Because you're under eating. Hands down, no question about it. So how I judge why we're doing this. Why is everybody doing this? Why is everyone doing keto, low carb, and working out? Why are we all doing this? Because we want to get healthy. We want to feel better about ourselves. We want the pants to start dropping. We want our bodies to look better. We want to be more confident. We're getting that fat off the body. So instead of going off of the scale and going off these keto strips and the keto blood meters and stuff like that, go off of how your results are coming, because that's what it's all about. You can be amazing high ketone levels, but not getting any results. But hey, you're in ketosis. That's the goal, right? No, the goal is to lose weight, get that fat off the body, and everything like that. So that's why I don't use test strips at all. I used to 3 years ago when I was digging deep into this and using myself as a guinea pig on it, see why and how it's working so well. And then I had my clients do it. Sweet, guys. All right, let's go to this live Q&A. Drop those questions. You guys got my full attention now. And remember, make sure to share these videos in that Keep It Keto group. I got kicked. I'm banned. I can't even get it back on. But good thing I got like 4 different profiles I can add to it. But I've got a pretty good following right now. I just need your guys' help so much. Just hit that, hit the share button for the link. Literally go to that keto group. Like, hey, he's live right now. Make sure to join the group. And people will get it and they will see. And when they say please add me, if you share the link, don't even add them. Like they can do it. But let's go with these questions, guys. Keep these questions rolling in. Like I said, I can be here all night long like I was last night. I didn't get out till about 8:45. Trudy, what's up? I got kicked out. Trudy got kicked out. Wondering if you answered. Here's the thing, guys. If you guys are getting kicked out of those groups, just hit add and join, and you don't even have to answer those questions half the time, and they're gonna approve you. Just give it some time. It takes about like a couple hours. So if you get kicked, you can join again. But since I kick join every single day, that's what happens. I'm wondering if you answered my question I posted in the group before you came live. I got kicked out for a bit. Trudy, I can break it down for you. I just can't break down the grams and stuff like that with the calorie calculator and stuff. Do you eat your macros based upon your goal weight or your current weight? Current weight, guys. I don't know where people got the goal weight from because that's where you're going to be under eating. Because for instance, when I'm at 190, my calories, if I'm doing everything, I'm going to be right around 2,600, closer to 2,700. And then when I'm at 170, these calories for maintenance, no, for weight loss is going to be right around 1,800. So at 190, if I was 190 and I started eating 1,800 calories, I'm under eating tremendously, almost 1,000 calories. So that's why I do. That's why it's super important to do the weight you're at, especially if you're 300 pounds. Your calorie intake is going to be well over 2,000. Now, if you start trying to get the calorie intake, let's say for 150, let's say 150. That sounds about right for middle age. So with that one, if you weigh 150, your calorie intake is not going to be over 2,000. I'll just give you that right now. So that's why you want to do your current weight. Trudy, yeah, absolutely. You got it. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Also live on YouTube. Any questions? Trudy, what's up? You're on YouTube as well. Love it. How do you feel about egg fasting? Sweet, I got another one of these. So egg fasting, I think, is the most ridiculous thing ever. I talked about it at the very beginning of the video. That's one that drives me insane just as much as instant ketones. Look, guys, why it's working is you're not taking in carbs. How you goal the best way of getting the fat off the body and why low carb and keto works so well is because you're controlling insulin. Best way of controlling insulin, not taking in carbs and sugars. So if you're just eating eggs all day long, which you're not going to be able to do for a couple days because you're going to get sick of them, you're not having those insulin spikes because you're not having any carbs. So that's why it works. That's why so much water weight gets lost, because water is held by carbs and sugars. So with that egg fast, it's absolutely ridiculous. You want to know another way you can do it and actually enjoy it and do it forever? Have high-fat proteins with a little bit of veggies, counting all carbs, not net. I promise you, you'll get in ketosis and get amazing results. My mom, who's over 50 with 2 bad knees, didn't drop 20 pounds in 4 weeks on an egg fast, just eating normal high-fat proteins. Her go-to definitely is taco salad. Do I track carbs or total? I definitely do all carbs, not net. And the reason for that is I got 2 theories that I got a ton of backing up on it. One, I ate a bag of green beans, kicked me out of ketosis, had a blood sugar spike. I ate a steak with it. It wasn't the steak because, guys, do not be afraid of that protein. When you're when you're calorie deficient and you take in protein, your body's not going to have enough time to convert that protein into sugar. So you're not going to get kicked out of ketosis from having too much protein. Do not be afraid of protein. But another one, when people are stalled out, they're not getting results anymore, I'll ask them, are you doing net carbs or all? And they'll say, Tyler, I'm doing net carbs. I'll say, go all carbs for 1 week, see what happens. All of a sudden, stalls start breaking. What's your best snack tip? Favorite snack? Meat and cheese, hands down. I love rolling salami and cheese, cube cheese, and then salami and stuff like that. Those are my go-tos if I ever am going to snack. But with my 3 meals a day, making sure I hit my calories, I'm not snacking. I don't have time to snack in between those because I'm not hungry in between my meals. So I'm satisfied throughout those meals and stuff like that. So not a ton of snacking. Pork rinds will be a good one as well too. Sometimes nuts, as long as you measure them out, you can get a lot of carbs from those nuts and everything. But go-to snack, ham and cheese, for salami and cheese actually. Hi Tyler, tips for women over 40. Everyone's the same. You're not going to lose as fast as someone in their 20s. It's just because of hormones and stuff like that. Metabolism slowed down, but the age really is not a huge factor. There's women in their 60s in the group that have dropped tons of weight. So throw that age excuse out the window. If I have kidney stones, is keto okay? Because your proteins are going to be so low, if I had kidney stones, I would definitely be doing a lot of apple cider vinegar, a lot of water. And then I would definitely be watching my proteins and taking a lot more fats. So it's really a doctor question, really, Jennifer. So I'm not a doctor. Let you guys all know on that one. Your opinion, is a 1,200 calorie diet good for a male that's 341? Absolutely not. That is so low in calories. I can't even fathom that. What would be a good macros? I couldn't tell you. I need activity level, height, weight, age, and activity level. 341 and as a male, I'm already going to say it's going to be, you already know, it's over 2,000 calories. I'm 190. I'm only 5'6". I know I look a lot taller. Yeah, right. But I'm 2,400 calories, and that's for weight loss. And I'm only 5'6", and I'm only 190. So, definitely already know 1,200 calories, absolutely super low. I have a calorie calculator on my website, guys. Make sure to join the Fullerton Nutrition group. I have my own group that I go live in. I have all my links of the breakdown of keto, literally step-by-step, calorie calculator as well. But yeah, it's all there for you. glaring on the whiteboard, can't see. There's nothing really crazy on the whiteboard right now. All you're really missing is the YouTube sign, just saying that I got YouTube. I'm live on YouTube, and then Facebook, and then join the Bullish Nutrition group. That's really all there is, and then the website. But join the group, and you'll have all of that anyways. If I have kidney stones and Jennifer, I would definitely talk to your doctor. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm just letting you guys know what I've done and what I have my clients do. And breaking this stuff down super, super simple because it shouldn't be overcomplicated. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep those questions rolling in, guys. All right, Trudy, what else we got in here? Thanks. I'm creeping. I love it. How do you eat before working out? I literally will slam coffee with 2 scoops of True Meal, and then heavy whipped cream, so I make sure I hit those 800 calories. What's nice is you're not heavy, you're not bloated on it because it's a high quality isolate whey, instead of doing a concentrated whey where everybody feels bloated and stuff like that on. But that's how I eat right before the gym. And I'm not doing cardio. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't do cardio. Abs are made in the kitchen. Everyone thinks you need to do hours and hours of cardio, sitting on a treadmill, just running your head off, or the elliptical all day long, or doing crunches, 1,000 crunches. Like, I'm going to get abs. Absolutely not. Abs are made in the kitchen. So my workouts aren't with cardio. I literally go in and I'm lifting for about 30 minutes. I get all my workout done in 30 minutes. The only long day is going to be arms because I'm doing 2 different body parts. But that's how I'm able to get in those. That's how I'm able to get my meal in before the gym and everything like that. What else you guys got for me? Like I said, guys, if you guys can, like I said, I got kicked from that other group, the Keep It Keto group. It would be amazing if I brought any value whatsoever to you. It would be amazing if you could if you're in the group, go ahead and hit that top right triple dot, hit share, hit copy, don't hit paste, hit copy, and then go into that group, write a post in the group saying, hey, he's live right now doing the live Q&A. Join the group. He got kicked from here. You're going to get kicked. I already know. But that post will get a couple people in here at that exact time. So then we can get tons of questions rolling in because you guys run this show without those questions. I got nothing for you. But yeah, while we're waiting for some questions to roll in, remember, guys, a lot of people are telling me, how do I start? What do I do? Yada, yada. That's why I have everything broken down step by step in every single video. It's online, fullertonnutrition.com, not .org. That's a school. You're going to scroll down. It's about the middle of the page, and it's breakdown of keto. Click on that, and it will literally have step by step. And then there's about a 30-minute grocery shopping video. I go down the grocery aisles. Let's talk about that one until we got some questions coming in. Down the grocery aisle, there's nothing down there. Literally, there is nothing down the grocery aisle that you should be grabbing besides oils, spices, cream of tartar. For everyone with the keto flu, lacking electrolytes, cream of tartar is loaded in potassium, and then the pink salt. But other than that, you walk into the grocery store, and here is, let's say, can you guys see this? Kind of. It's fine. So you walk into the grocery store, and you've got all your veggies and fruit. You can get your fresh veggies. And if you're going to get fruit, I would always do strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. Make sure to measure them out. You can absolutely do way too many. So if I was going to do any fruits, those are the ones I would do. I really wouldn't do blueberries because those can really get up in sugar really quickly. And then you walk around. Now you're in the deli department. Get those meat and cheeses in the deli. There's so much fresh stuff here. And I don't know where you guys are at, but most of the time there's like a huge cheese section. And they're sampling stuff out. I don't know why, but cheese from Wisconsin is phenomenal. So go ahead and get some samples. Go back around. Now you're going to be, and this is always the bread section. Just keep on walking by. Just close your eyes, close your nose, because always that bread section smells so good. We're going to be hitting the entire meat department now. Load up on those meats And then now we're going to be going on, like, here's the dairy. So get that heavy whipping cream, your butters, and eggs and poultry and stuff like that. And then go straight to checkout. Because all of these aisles are filled with carbs and sugars. Even when it says the healthy organic aisle, read that label. It's going to be over 23 grams of carbs per serving every single time. So that's a quick tip on how to grocery shop. Did you say cream of tartar is loaded? And cream of tartar is just what I use as potassium. I'll just sprinkle that in some water. How much pink salt should you have? I will always, so with the cream of tartar and the pink salt, I just sprinkle them in. I really don't measure them out, honestly. I'll probably do like maybe a pinky nail of cream of tartar. It's probably the worst thing I could have just said, dipping it. Anyways, I would probably do like a pinky size of cream tartar. That's what I would probably do. And then I'll just sprinkle in the pink salt. But with my veggies, I will load up on the pink. I will put a lot of pink salt on my veggies. So I'm still getting in that magnesium and stuff like that. I've never added salt and have found the pink salt really salty. You do you, whatever makes you happy, guys. Like, don't do something if you don't like it. Like, I hate avocados. I'm not going to eat an avocado because it's loaded in fat. One avocado is 12 grams of carbs, though, by the way. So just be careful with those. Do you recommend weighing yourself every day or just once a week? Courtney, I would weigh myself once a month, maybe. The thing of that is, because you ladies, your cycle comes around, you guys are fluctuating like crazy. Not only are the hormones going crazy and the attitudes, I'm gonna get a lot of throwback on that one. But your guys' weight, because of water weight and stuff like that. So I really don't care about the scale. How in 1 month, how are your clothes fitting? How is your before and after picture? Those before and after pictures are huge. And I see it all the time. If people are like, Tyler, I wish I would have taken a before and after picture before I started this, because I know I look so much better than when I started a month ago. So just be careful. I mean, just make sure to get those before and after pictures, but definitely do not weigh yourself every day. That's just going to stress you out. I'm glad I got some laugh out louds on that one. None of you ladies screaming at me. But I wouldn't do it every day. I would do it once a month, honestly. But even then, who cares if you drop 3 pounds, but you look and you drop like 6 inches around the belly? Like, who cares about 3 pounds, right? You got 6 inches off that belly. So that's definitely on that one. Let's see here. What else? People watching, no questions. Remember, guys, it's probably gonna be short. It's gonna be weird only doing like half an hour tonight. I can't. I got kicked out of that other group. That's what happens. They let me go live all night long, which was amazing, but got kicked, blocked, banned. I can't even find it anymore. Let's see here. What else you guys got for me? I think what happens a lot too is a lot of people go to the website and then go check their calories and they can't find the live. I bet that happens quite often, actually. Yeah, there's like 75 people right now on the site. That's usually what happens. Stop checking your guys' calories. Do it after. You might miss a great question. Do you recommend weighing yourself every day or just once a week? Let me see if, because I know there was a few questions asked in the group that weren't actually on the group post. So not able to follow directions sometimes. It's okay. I get it. I don't like to read either. Let's see here. Those keep questions. What was the reason you're not using just as an inspiration? I'm not seeing where the link is for the calorie calculator. I read that it's under the menu and tools section, but I'm not seeing that area. It's going to be on your top. If you're on the website, it's going to literally be the top left, those lines that look like this. Like if you're looking at your phone, let's draw a little phone here. It's going to be this one. You hit that. It's going to have a drop-down menu. It's going to be like True Meal, there's going to be tools, just hit that. I think I got a pretty good description on that one. Let's see here. Last night was awesome night, right? Trudy, it was great, but I got kicked, like banned. I can't even find the group. That's how you know you made an impact. They must have got sick of adding me and deleting me every day, because that's what I made sure was happening. Let's see here. And guys, like a few of you got the online custom nutrition plan. Make sure to check your emails. I sent out the consultation forms so you can get those and then send them back to me so I can write your plan up, because I can't make a custom plan if I don't know your numbers and your goals and stuff like that. So make sure to check your emails, check your junk and everything like that for everybody who got the custom meal plan program last night. I got a message saying that I'm not allowed to advertise to sell products. They deleted my post. Christy, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. I'm surprised you got caught up that quickly. What I find the best is commenting on posts, but I appreciate it, seriously. Yeah, that one is the worst. But yeah, it's crazy. You're not even selling anything. Let's see here. Easy keto for beginners. What kind of questions you guys got? I know you guys got some. You guys are all watching. What kind of questions you got? Drop them. You guys, there's no dumb questions. I've probably answered every question 100 times that's already been asked just tonight. So I can talk about this forever. I love talking about this. That's why I do this live Q&A. That's why I have my own group, is because I know that this is helping. If this helps just one person hit their goals, this is the best feeling in the world. I can't tell you how much and how good of a feeling it makes me feel when someone reaches out and says, Tyler, I have reached my goals because you were able to break this stuff down as simple as possible. So don't be afraid. Ask any type of question. Not any type of question. I got to clarify. I'm not a doctor. Some people ask me, I remember someone asked me, like, what's the best way to something with like their injury. And I was like, I'm not a doctor or a physical therapist. I'm an ICU nurse, and I have found that I rarely have time to sit down for a full meal. Daniela, is that Danielle? Danielle? Daniela. Daniela. Anyways, you nurses have the hardest time getting in food, getting in calories. I don't know how many times I had clients that were nurses, and that was the hardest part, was getting in those calories. And that's why I'm like, I need to get you a meal replacement, but all these meal replacements are garbage. So is there a meal replacement bar that you recommend? Honestly, the bars are just loaded in so many carbs and sugars. And even the Quest ones, I've seen people are doing Quest bars and they stop, and all of a sudden they break plateaus and everything and stuff like that, and their stalls. Like, honestly, like True Meal would easily be super simple. You can do the single serving ones. All you do is add water, or just do 2 scoops in your shaker cup. Just bring a shaker cup to work with you, and when you get a chance, throw in like 16 ounces of water, then shake it up, slam it. Then you're able to get those calories in. But yeah, you nurses have the hardest times for sure. And what's so sad about it is like, a lot of nurses will gain weight because of it, because they don't eat at all during their shift, and then at night they go home and eat, or let's say the morning you guys are doing Graves. You guys are seriously amazing. You guys are able to get in all those calories, but late at night it's something quick, fast, and it's not the good stuff. So I totally get it. And then when you go down to the cafeteria, even that stuff's not even good. I scrolled through some keto groups today. It said all the bad info people are telling each other. That's why I always tell them about this group. Had some joined here. Trudy, seriously, you are amazing. Will cutting out dairy help me lose weight faster? So, Courtney, this is with the whole ridiculous speed keto. You guys, it's a doctor who just put the word speed in front of keto and told people to stop eating nuts and dairy. So, Courtney, I eat a ton of cheese and still get amazing results. The only dairy that I'm taking in is heavy whipped cream, cheese, and butters. So with that, it's up to you. You can do it. It's fine. But if we're talking like milk, yeah, milk's loaded in carbs and sugars, hands down. What's crazy is whole milk has less sugar in it than skim milk does. Skim milk is literally 15 grams right around, and then whole milk's 12. It's mind blowing. But milk like isn't even milk anymore. But it's crazy. Like this doctor is killing it. Absolutely killing it, putting the word speed in front of keto and people buying his program. When literally it's just no milk, no dairy, and no nuts. And there might be one other thing, but it's insane to me. But I get it. People are really wanting to lose weight, and they think just buying a program is going to do it for them. But yeah, all you got to do is hit your calories, stay away from carbs and sugars, and that's it. Will cutting out dairy already answer that one. Find a recipe for bars that you can use with True Meal. That way you know what is in your bars. That's a great idea. I am wanting to make my own ice cream. I am with True Meal. Have every whipped cream in it, get it frozen. Now I will absolutely, there's nothing out there that has no sugar and less than 2 grams of carbs. With all the Halo Top and all that. And remember, guys, I posted a live the other day when I was at Walmart and I saw avocado ice cream. I'm like, hey, this shouldn't have a ton of sugar and carbs in it. And it was still like a normal like Haagen-Dazs ice cream with the amount of carbs and sugars. But yeah, I just think that'd be awesome to do because it would be perfect. And it tastes like a Wendy's Frosty already. Sorry I'm late, Coke Zero. Giselle, I'm going to make you watch this entire thing over again to get your question answered. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do it. Like if you're asking me personally, I wouldn't do any diet sodas, Diet Coke, Zero, Coke Zero, Pepsi, Diet Mountain Dew, Diet, all of them. I love Dr. Pepper, and I still never going to do a Diet Dr. Pepper. And the reason for that is because of that aspartame. But yes, I know there are people still getting results while drinking it. I get it. But if you're asking me, I wouldn't do it. Especially with the goal that you have, I definitely wouldn't do it. People are breaking their plateaus when they're drinking that, and they stop drinking is when they break their plateaus. So I definitely would not do the diet sodas. 100%. Get those monsters. Get the ice drinks. The ice drinks are delicious. I love the ice drinks, and they're carbonated. The Bangs, and then the other new one that came out as well. Would love to follow you, but having trouble finding the follow button. For some reason, I don't know why I don't have a follow button on this account. Join the group. I have my own Facebook group. I'm live in it as well too. Just search Fullerton Nutrition and go to groups, and it'll be the first one. It's a picture of me going like this. You'll be able to find it. Appreciate it. I don't know why I don't have a follow button, honestly. OMG, made a mint ice cream with heavy whipped cream, and it was amazing. That's awesome. Where'd you get your mint from? I'm curious. Did you like real mint leaves? Or did you do like some mint extract or anything like that? I'd love to follow you, but I have trouble finding the group. I'm going to have to go live in that group on my other profile. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Because that's how we get millions and millions and millions of questions coming in. Let's see here. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm saying Bulletin. Fullerton. Like Fullerton, California. I think there's a Fullerton, Texas. There's a Tyler, Texas. But like you can just see right here, Fullerton, and then Nutrition. You can't really see that one. Or Fullerton Nutrition, or I can rewrite it again. My handwriting is garbage. As you guys can tell, I definitely didn't write keto. But it's just Fullerton, Fullerton, and then Nutrition. Just put that in the search hourglass on your phone, and it'll pop right up. I think someone just messaged my... Huh. Crazy. All right, guys, what else do you guys have? With that one, I know they make the sugar-free one with that. So those admins in those groups just messaged me. They're super mad, and they posted on my page. It's great. Trudy, I have a headache for a week when I quit Diet Coke. Let's see here. I had a headache for a week when I quit Diet Coke. It was like coming off a drug. Don't miss it any longer. That's the thing too with like the caffeine. Caffeine withdrawals are rough. That's why I can't stop drinking that coffee. What do you think about the paleo diet? Paleo's great. Paleo's awesome. It's going to be high protein, and you're eating all good, clean stuff. You're not eating stuff out of a box or anything like that. Can I stay in ketosis if I use this diet? The best way to stay in ketosis is staying away from those carbs and sugars, for sure. Heavy whipping cream in a mason jar and true meal and shake forever and put it in the freezer. That's awesome, Sandri. Hopefully I said your name wrong. Didn't bitch that. See, that's the thing too. I'm not sure if like the protein's gonna settle. Like if the protein starts to settle before it freezes, it won't be as good. So it's like almost you have to slow churn it to make ice cream with it. What's the average weight loss on keto? So much variance. Yeah, don't worry about that weight loss, Giselle. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you this. Go off those before and after pics. The reason why you lose so quickly is because Brandy, what's up? Hey, make sure to check your email, Brandy. I sent those emails over for the consultation forms. Make sure to check your email. But yeah, you guys, don't worry about that scale. It's about getting that fat off the body. Your before and after pictures, that's where you're going to see those results. Before and after pictures and how the clothes are fitting. And that's why I don't like weight loss challenges, honestly. Thank you. What's your favorite creamer for coffee? There's a Coffee Mate one that's 0 sugar. Someone posted in the group too on it. Let's see here. All right, that. Measure instead of weighing. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely, Brandy. Just make sure to check those. There's going to be 2 emails, one for the meal plan, the one for the workout program. So just make sure to fill out both of those. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up tonight. Appreciate you guys all being here. Thanks for dropping those questions. Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow will be the last day of the week that I go live. So make sure to be tuning in tomorrow. If not, drop a comment on the question of the day for tomorrow. I'll drop that post so you can ask those questions. But remember, guys, not a doctor here, just letting you guys know what I do, what I have my personal training clients do as well. So always take everything with a grain of salt. I'm always letting you guys know what I do, just breaking this stuff down as simple as possible. But other than that, all of you guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. It's always the worst trying to end all these. Still live on YouTube. And now see you guys all later. Thanks for watching.